The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Cafe.
Welcome to this episode of Pit Life Barbecue. Gather around the pit with your hosts, Johnny Maggs and Messy Mike. Let's talk barbecue.
What's up, everybody? Coming to you live from the Studio 21 Podcast Cafe. It's the Pit Life Barbecue Podcast, where we talk everything barbecue and a lot of other topics that you normally talk around the pit. As always, I'm joined by Messy Mike.
Howdy, howdy.
How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good. What the hell is going on here?
We playing with our phones again?
I can't find the show. I got the alert, but I can't find the show.
Pit Life.
I understand this, but usually it comes right up in the feed.
You must have T-Mobile.
Low-tech man in the high-tech world.
So, what's going on? I know you're playing with your phone.
Nothing. There we go. We're into good.
Perfect. And it's lowered? The
You don't have to worry about the volume with me.
Okay, mine's off too, so that's good.
Check yourself at the door.
That's good. Yeah, I had to go little doctor's appointment today, and
You're back on the junk, huh?
Yep.
Attaboy.
Yep.
Was it caught it first thing? Yeah, there you go.
Got a flu shot though. First flu shot I've had probably my whole life, or since I've been an adult.
Yeah, I haven't gone in the past couple of years.
Didn't want to do it, but
one.
Yeah, because you're outside all day and you're by yourself.
I'm not in the
Yeah.
You know, if you work in an office setting, whatever, okay, you're around the people all day long.
Yeah.
I deal with the guys that work, for an hour, and then I'm on the
And you
road.
don't care if you get them sick.
No, definitely.
Then you leave.
Matter. Go home if you're sick.
Yeah, he talked me into it.
Let's see. Mike C., what's up, brother? Ryan, Kent.
What's up, Mike Che?
Patty. Happy birthday, Patty.
Happy birthday, Patty. And so
I am looking pretty dapper today, Kent. Thank you for noticing.
So today's show is not just barbecue.
No, this is one of my favorite things. I've been thinking about this all day long, and I have never met a piece I didn't like.
That's 100%.
Of that, too.
That's 100% true. And we also are going to be talking from a gentleman across the pond today as well.
Where across the pond?
He is in...
Because normally across the pond is England. Ryan is normally across the pond.
Okay, so he's in Denmark.
Denmark.
Yes. Is Copenhagen in Denmark?
It's a capital, yeah.
Okay, so yes, perfect. All right. He's in Denmark, Copenhagen, Denmark, and he's
It's not just a tin of tobacco. It's a legit place.
I was a Kodiak guy. And he's technically a baconista. He's a professional baconista. Anything that you can possibly do with baking, bacon, whether it's, what to pair with it, recipes for it, just making it in different ways. That's who we're talking to. And his name is Allan Ømstrup.
Very good.
And I hope I said it correctly.
Allan, can you hear us, brother?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Welcome.
And he's not driving.
No,
he's stationary, which is fantastic.
Yeah, well, it's almost midnight where he is.
I know.
Yeah, that's right.
So what time is it? Is it 11:03 technically?
Yes, it's 11:03.
Okay.
So
6-hour difference, see?
Perfect.
Ryan's 5 hours.
Yep.
After Ryan becomes 6.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, tell me a little bit. So, you're a baconista, professional baconista. What is a baconista, first of all?
a baconista is, in my opinion, a full-time person who involves and spend a lot of time in thinking about bacon, eating bacon, and producing bacon.
Huh.
So it's everything around bacon, where you go very deep into the art of bacon.
Wow, because you don't look like you eat a lot of bacon at all.
No.
John looks like he eats a lot of bacon, but
yeah, but it's not the bacon who's the sinner. It's the sugar. Everybody knows it's the sugar is the sinner. It's not the bacon. It's not barbecue. It's not the meat. It's the sugar.
See, because what's the popular diet now? Keto.
Yeah.
What's keto? All meat, vegetables.
Oh, sure. Okay.
No bread, sugar, all that stuff. You cut that right out. The protein in the meat is what It's good. It's good for you.
Okay. It's just wow. All right. Well, we learned something valuable today.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
the
good.
problem, if I may add a little thing, if you eat sugar, then you burn the sugar first in your body. You don't burn the fat. But if you don't eat sugar, then you burn the fat in your body first.
Okay. Now, how did you get started into everything about bacon?
Well, actually, I've always been interested in cooking. I always been interested in foods, and then it appears to me, I think it was 5-6 years ago, when I thought that the bacon you bought in the shops in Denmark, that was not quite good. I thought you can do this better. It must be much easier to make bacon that actually tastes good instead of this mass-produced industrial bacon. So I started where everybody this nowadays starts. I start to Google. How do you make bacon?
He's not lying.
Yeah.
But that's the way it is.
That's how it works.
And then I just tried to make the first batch of bacon at home, and I thought it was amazing. And then I think maybe I can do it a little bit better. And then I tried again and again and again, And then I kept going into what actually happens. How do you produce the best bacon? And then I started, that was not only Google, but I also bought some very high-level books about how it works in a smoke oven, how salt is actually works on a very scientific way, and how also this aging process that bacon has after you smoked it, you age it, how that also works. And then I just thought, why not go out and start my own bacon business and just make the world's best bacon? So I quit my job, rented a small butchery close to my hometown in that's south part of Denmark, a few hours away from Copenhagen, and then I just started to produce bacon, and that was in 2015. So now I've been on this game for 4 years, using bacon like hell. Testing a lot of, and done bacon from also many different kinds of breeds of pigs, and just experimented a lot. To go back, it actually started that I didn't like the bacon that I could buy in the shops. So why not do it yourself and make it better?
Now, is the bacon that you buy there, is it like the bacon that we buy in the supermarket? Yeah,
I think it is.
Okay.
It's most standardized all over the world. Not in all countries, of course. Some are not eating bacon.
So now you're making bacon, and are you selling it to your stores locally? And I also read that you're supplying some of the some high-level restaurants as well.
Yes, high-level restaurants, high-level shops, and then I also sell on my web shop in Denmark also.
Okay. What do you say, a web shop? Did you say web shop?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you call it?
Well, web shop. Yeah. An online website.
An online.
Yeah.
Online web shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
And I actually this I also have a Christmas calendar with bacon.
Ooh.
That
could be a fantastic Christmas gift.
I actually have two. I started out with one kind of Christmas calendar which had 10 different kinds of bacon in it. And it was supposed you should have 2 packs of bacon for each Sunday. The 4 Sundays they are before Christmas. They're called something, I don't know the English words. The 4 Sundays before in the Christian.
Oh, is that like the? Well, we have the
Passover?
the Advent calendar, which is the every
The
day.
Advent.
Okay.
The Advent wreath has the four candles in
and often
with the Catholic Church. Yeah,
they sell
Advent.
candy calendars and things like that. Yeah.
So you're telling me you have a bacon Advent calendar?
Yeah, that I started with in 2016. The year after, in 2017, I made a real Christmas calendar with 24 different kinds of bacon.
Holy Jesus.
24 different.
Go ahead.
You can shut up right now. 24 different types of bacon.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the examples of like a straight bacon, a maple bacon, candied bacon, things like that nature?
But also mostly that the bacon I produce is from different kinds of pigs. If you go in and look how I'm looking at bacon, then I see the life cycle of bacon actually starts with the pig. How is the pig raised? What kind of breed is the pig? Is it a pig that goes outside, or is it an inside pig? And how is the pig slaughtered? All of this, and how old is the pig going in the forest, fields, and all of this. The next thing is this: that production matters. How do you salt it? How do you smoke it? And how do you age the meat? After this, then you actually go into the cooking, that the cooking matters. So it goes from the birth of the pig and right into your mouth. All of this is a kind of a life cycle of bacon.
Wow.
I am blown away right now.
Yeah.
It truly is
Science.
the science of bacon, how you put it. That is absolutely amazing.
Now, what's the time cycle from start to a finished product?
It depends, again, because how thick the bacon is depends on how long you need to age it, but also what kind of profile you want the bacon to end out with. If you want a kind of a dry bacon that is not so much juice in it, it will definitely take longer. I have some bacon that it took me, it was aged for 60, 70 days or something.
Wow.
Then I produced some that was aged up to, was it 90? That's 180. That's more than 225 days or something that was aged also. Then I have bacon that is aged just in 30, 35 days or so. So it actually also depends what kind of yield and flavor you want to get out of the bacon. And here you also come into, you can say, what kind of breed the pig is and what the pig has been eating, because that also shines through when you eat the bacon at the end. For example, I have a local guy here in Denmark who produces pigs where he feeds them with cherries. Ooh. Every day the pig gets some cherries. And then you think, will this pig taste like, will it be a cherry flavored pig? Oh no, it will not. It will. But the bacon I produced from this one had some flavor notes of blackberry. And remember, the way I produce bacon is that I only use salt, and I cold smoke it, and then I age it. So I don't put any additive, nitrate or whatever crap you can put in.
Yeah.
It's all natural way of doing it. So I really get the flavor out of it. I also dry salt. I only dry salt because I think it gets the best result out of it. I tried to do it in a brine also, but that I don't like it in a way. It seems like it's drawing out some flavor of the pig.
Yeah.
If you do a brine in a brine. I have another one, another kind of bacon I produced, it was from the pig was a mixture of a Kune, who is a pig from New Zealand, actually originated from China, I think. And there was also some kind of, I think it's called a Danish black-spotted pig that was also in this pig. So it's a mixture of two different kinds of pigs.
Wow.
It had the flavor of roasted peanut butter.
Oh, Jesus.
And this, it was not like it was bursting with roasted peanut butter, but it had some kind of aroma, small flavor to it. And this pig I got from some local farmers near Copenhagen, actually, who only had 5 or 6 pigs, and they were just going out in the wild, and they were slaughtered at the farm, and then they were hanging. I think it was 1 week just to get the meat getting more matured before I got it, and then I salted it and cold smoked it. Aged it afterwards.
Oh, that's interesting. So, Allan, just hold that thought for 1 second. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Attention cigar smokers, or even friends of a cigar smoker. If you're looking to relax with a nice premium cigar or looking for a great gift for a cigar smoker, this is the gift that keeps on giving. Our friends at twoguyscigars.com have created the Cigar of the Month Club. For just $24.99 per month, you or your friend will receive 4 different premium handmade cigars every month, and shipping and handling is included. Go to twoguyscigars.com. That's the number 2, guyscigars.com, and go to the Cigar of the Month Club. You can stop anytime because there's no contract, but you won't because this is a tremendous deal for our listeners. Go to twoguyscigars.com. That's the number 2, guyscigars.com, and click the Cigar of the Month Club. At the same time, if you want to learn about the cigars you receive each month, you can smoke along with them on their own podcast called The Cigar Authority. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a nice premium cigar from our friends at twoguyscigars.com.
All right, and we are back. Am I sound all right? I moved the mic by accident.
You sound fantastic.
Johnny, you're loud enough to carry over.
Yeah.
You're fine.
You don't need no microphone.
Oh, so why have I holding these earphones the whole time?
Alan, you still there?
Yes, I'm still with you.
Fantastic. So let's get into this book you have.
Yeah.
So it's called, is it Bacon Moments of Happiness?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about the book.
Well, the book is actually, what can you say? It's taking all the knowledge I have gained through all the years that I've been into bacon. It starts, of course, with something about the flavor of bacon. Then it goes into different kinds of pigs, and then I go into kind of a scientific, but yet very easy to understand how the process of producing bacon is regarding how you salt and how you smoke and how you age it. After this, I give you some very practical ways of how you can set up your own bacon empire at home. Then I go into showing the 22 classic and peculiar types of bacon, who are all, something that is with dehydrated orange, there's some with whiskey and other stuff. Then I go into a kind of the bacon that I think will blow your mind, as I told you earlier, with the cherry pig and the Maguire pig and so on, that I have 16 different kinds of pigs that I produce bacon from. Then I go into the recipes part, where I spend a lot of time developing how you will get the best out of bacon into cooking. Of course, also how you fry bacon best, how you do it best, And then I goes into different kinds of recipes with breakfast, pintos, sandwich, barbecue. I go into main courses, desserts, and cakes. Finally, the book goes in about and touching bacon and booze. I think it's important part that booze tastes good. That is beer and whiskey. Bacon tastes good, so you can actually pair those together.
I like that part of the book.
That's really good. And then I ended off with what I call the bacon. I'm not sure about the English word. I think I call it the bacon tasting guide. It's actually a one-pager where I show you how you actually should taste bacon if you want to go in and identify the flavors that actually aren't bacon. Because if we come back to another thing, most people think that bacon is only salt and smoke. But if you produce bacon in the right way, and if you produce it from some kind of different kinds of pigs, then you can actually get some very good flavors out of the bacon that are not only salt and smoke. And of course, everything is a balance in life, and also in bacon. There has to be a balance between the salt and the taste of the pig and the taste of the smoke.
Now,
all these things has to be in balance. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what kind of wood do you use to smoke the bacon?
I use. I'm not sure of the English word. We call it bøgetræ. I'm actually not sure what the English word is. That's a good. I think it is a normal kind of wood we have in Denmark and we use for smoking with. I know in the US you use hickory,
okay,
and you use applewood. That's quite huge. In Denmark we also use different kinds of woods, but this one that I'm using, that's the main thing. I can't actually remember, but regarding the book, I will of course have a professional English translator.
and that was the next point about this. The book is out, but it's only in Denmark.
Yes, that's correct.
And you're in the process of getting it into translated for the U.S. market?
Yeah, in the process of launching a Kickstarter.
Okay.
In order to raise some funds to get it translated and printed. It's a kind of expensive way to get a book out these days. You can you're lucky and you get into a published company who will take all the cost, or you have to pay to get a publishing company to get your book out. So I thought, how do I get out on the international scale with the book? I go and look for this Kickstarter. As I know, it's huge in the US and the UK and Australia and in Canada. Some of that. So in the last 4 or 5 months, I've teamed up with a friend of mine who's helping me, and then we have spent a lot of time of getting ready for the Kickstarter launch. That will be right now. We are 90% sure that we will launch on the 5th of November. Okay. Tuesday, the 5th of November.
Tuesday, the 5th of November. I mean, I'd take one. I'd get a book in Denmark and just Google Translate it, and so I can just look at the pictures.
Google Translate. That's the shitty translate. Sorry.
Oh, absolutely. That's Don't do that.
Yeah. No, I mean I'm sure. I mean, if you get this out in front of the right people in the States, I mean, I'm sure you'd be able to get a publishing company in the U.S. I mean, it looks like a fantastic. I mean, I'd buy it. Okay. I'm drooling.
You know, I'm not too familiar with, the Kickstarter thing. Is there like a website people can go to?
Yes, it's a crowdfunding platform, and the beauty about this is about Kickstarter that I'm going to get I'm asking to get funded about, I think it's about $22,000. And if I get funded, the book will be translated. If I don't get funded, the book will not be translated, and the project will not happen. But if you go in and buy the book on Kickstarter, then you will get the book if it gets funded. But if it don't get funded, you will not pay a dime. You will just get your money back. So nothing. So there's a win-win situation for everybody in this one.
Oh, that's very interesting.
I think we can get some people to buy the book.
You're very welcome.
I'm dying right now because I got to ask this question. You were saying about aging the bacon.
Yeah.
Now, is that process similar or the exact as like how they like dry age beef? So like aged steaks, they sit in like a controlled environment.
Yes, definitely. The environment has a lot to say. The humidity and the temperature is the two main factors when you have to do some very good dry aging. But in a controlled environment, of course, that is good. But you can definitely also dry age outside if the temperature is low enough. That's not an issue. Yeah, of course, you have to protect it from flies and the neighbor and who else wants to eat it.
Yeah, that would be a no-no around here.
Yeah.
Just hanging meat outside.
Yeah, well, which is very interesting because never once have I thought about dry aging bacon. You know, we had a show with our friend Jonathan Carney, and we did the dry aged steaks.
Yeah, I wasn't here at that show.
You know, you had a meeting that day.
I know.
But, you know, that's the dry aging steaks is very popular, you know, worldwide.
It is.
You know, but I never thought of dry aging the bacon.
I just want to try some of your
I
stuff.
might have to buy a new fridge.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and when you dry age meat from a cow or whatever, then you do it for the flavor. And that is also what you do with the bacon. And you also do it with ham. You know, the Spanish ham also.
Yeah.
Parma from Italy and all of that. That is also aged. So with every kind of meat you can do it. I don't know about turkey or chicken or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
They lose.
Yeah, they lose. Just cook those up and be done with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's wow. Alan, I am absolutely blown away on this.
Did he say where people can go?
No, yeah. So, what is the site that people can go to for the Kickstart?
First of all, before the Kickstarter launch, you can sign up to a newsletter. That is
on your Facebook page?
No, I think there's a link on the Facebook page, but you have to go on baconista.dk, an internet webpage, baconista.dk. Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be in the show notes.
Okay, so that'll be in the show notes, so you can just go there and click onto that.
And you also have a Facebook page as well.
Yes, and that is called Bacon Recipes.
Okay. And there is a link on his Facebook page too, I believe.
And also on Instagram and Twitter and Reddit and my God.
You covered all the bases on it. Fantastic.
Well, you do have great pictures, so.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was seeing some of this because right there, that one picture of the slab of bacon brought the dry aged part to my mind because that it looks exactly how the beef would look.
Mm-hmm. And you said you've been doing this for 4 years and you've only not liked bacon for 5 minutes in the 4 years.
Yep.
That's insane.
That's
because I'd even get sick of bacon at some point for a little bit. For longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah, probably.
It's not like I'm eating a pound of bacon every day, Maybe.
But it adds up. A piece here and there, it adds up.
Oh yeah.
Now, what's your favorite bacon to consume?
Chicken, what do you say? My favorite bacon.
Yes, to eat.
Yeah, to eat wild boar. I produce some bacon from wild boars.
Okay.
That's quite amazing.
Okay. White boars.
No, wild.
Oh, wild.
boars.
Oh, okay, wild
Oh,
boars. Okay, I thought you said white boars.
Well, have you ever had wild boar?
No.
It's a completely different pork taste. Some people do consider it that would say that the way most people consume pork, you don't know what pork tastes like
Until you had the
until
wild
you've had the wild.
boar. Okay. So it's not like, is it gamey?
No, it's more of a like an actual like red meat.
Yes,
Oh.
correctly.
Okay. Wow.
It's full of
Because
flavor and
you think of how all the pigs are raised and everything and fed.
Yeah.
Wild boar's eating whatever the hell it can find. It's eating other animals. It's actually a carnivore in the wild. Because if some, it's the, the theory of evolution, the survival of the fittest.
Yep. And that's why they shoot them in Texas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Oh yeah. It's a completely opposite taste than what you would think of when you think of pork itself. But
Wow.
the wild, yeah. Oh, I gotta
go get some wild boar now. Jesus.
But Allan, thank you so much for taking some time. I know it's late there for you, so thank you so much
Allan,
for joining us. I can't wait. Please, let's keep in touch. And so when it does, it's not if, it is when it gets published in the United States and translated.
we'll have you back.
We'll have you back on that, and we're definitely going to get copies of that because this book sounds absolutely incredible. From the science to you have dove deeper than I would have ever thought you could with bacon. You have completely opened my eyes to a whole new bacon world, and I'm excited.
Thank you. Nice to hear.
Yeah, Allan, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you for your time.
Not a problem.
All right. Well, that's it for this week, folks. We'd like to thank you all for joining us. Catch the audio wherever you get your podcasts, and catch the video on Facebook and YouTube. On YouTube, hit that subscribe button. The viewership has been going up a bit on YouTube, which has been great. And on YouTube, you can easily find our whole catalog of all our shows, from the beginning to the present date. On social media, you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at PitLifeBBQ. Questions and comments, please send them to pitlifebbqpodcast@gmail.com. And like always with the podcast, please subscribe, like, rate, and review. Hit that share button.
Share it.
The numbers keep going up, and it's absolutely great.
And go get this book.
Hit that Kickstart, and let's get this out to as many people to get this done, published and translated for English, because this is going to be a game changer in the world of bacon, for sure. Once again, Allan, thank you for joining us, and until next week,
keep the smoke rolling.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Cafe, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.